What's up, ranch hands? Welcome back to the channel, season 4, episode number 10. We are here with another finale, and last episode took us to a place I honestly never thought that we would get. Beth has basically been kicked out because of the way she behaved and the thing that she did to Summer, which, I mean, I totally agree with John. I thought it was very cruel sending her there.
I can't defend her on this.
The idea that it went that far, though, is still kind of surprising considering everything that Beth has done for the family, good and bad. It's like you hung out with Summer for like a night and then you're going to kick Beth out for good, is what it sounded like because of what she did. Seems kind of harsh.
I feel like there's been way worse things that have been done. And then to kick her out because of that, I can't be on John's side on this either. Like, he feels like a really bad parent right now, but she's also a grown woman. I don't know.
I think he's got a long history of poor decisions with his children, but the Summer aspect of it is interesting. I understand why she would listen to Beth, but at the same time, I don't understand why she would listen to Beth.
Well, especially after she was attacked in the kitchen by Beth.
Right.
And then Beth is then asking her to do stuff.
The idea that, like, and I get it, in her stance as this environmentalist wanting to help the earth and do as good as you can to save the world, which is what their mission is. The idea of going from like a storefront to like an actual piece of land that's going to destroy the property, the animals, like, it makes sense to go there and do that, but to take it to the level that Beth wanted you to, I don't know. That's tough because her life could potentially now be ruined.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where it goes now with her, that storyline. I guess the big wild card now is Beth. What does she do? Does she just bounce? Does she take that as like, I'm going to go?
I mean, they still have that other house that they were living in before they moved back into the big house. And she did ask Walker to sing to her so that she could cry. And then that felt like a really weird moment when Rip, like, saw them and then, like, went back inside the bunkhouse.
Away from it.
I don't know how Rip is going to feel about that.
I'm wondering if this is like going to create some kind of vendetta now in Beth's mind. Does she blame Jamie somehow for this and go try to follow through on the promise that she made to him? Does she just leave, get in her car and drive away? Does she try to have a talk with John? I mean, Beth is such an unpredictable character that can go in so many different ways. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I just think the most extreme thing possible when I think of Beth. And I just feeling slighted by your dad and taking the side of essentially a stranger in this spot, regardless of what side you are on Beth and believe in her or think what she did was really mean, which it was. I think it was an absolute line crosser.
I mean, again, I can't defend her on that one.
I'm just wondering where this goes now because it's the new wild card. Jamie felt like the wild card, now Beth is the wild card. And the storyline with Jamie continues to evolve, and he got pumped up and talked into like running against his dad, and he's going to get votes.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's going to end up really bad, but they were supposed to have a meeting, and he called John, and he's like, come to the ranch. He's like, I want a neutral site, and he's like, you know where I am. So obviously John's not going to like make it convenient for Jamie ever. But I'm wondering where this goes, because if they do run against each other, I feel like a lot of skeletons are going to start getting pulled out of the closet. But they're also supposed to talk about what's on limits and what's off limits, which I don't think John will give two shits about that.
Well, I mean, they both have deaths on their side and, like, people that do the deaths for them. I don't know.
It's very easy for John to manipulate the situation, I feel like, in his favor versus Jamie, because on the like outside, it could very easily be presented that he gave Jamie this amazing life, the adoption, put him through college, got him his law degree, kept him busy working for the family. And it's like all this other stuff that has gone down, it could be very easily just misconstrued and used to John's advantage. I don't know who the people would believe first, Jamie or John. I feel like John's got the history and the reputation.
But he is very abrasive.
He is, for sure.
I guess.
So we'll see where that goes. It just feels like that's a bad spot. I mean, him and Randall had a conversation in the diner, and he threatened him. He told him, like, I'm going to kill you. Enjoy the steak. You never know when it's your last. I'm wondering if that's going to spark another potential attack on the Duttons' lives, specifically John, especially this. But again, dude just put his name in there to run for governor of the state. and now he's going to get a hit out on him when Jamie joins the race. That doesn't seem like good timing, and I don't know. It feels like we're building towards some really big family drama, though, for sure.
Well, because John still doesn't know what Jamie's dad is connected to.
Right.
Which I hope they find out.
He thinks it's still just the dude in jail that Rip's like, let me handle it. And he went to go meet with the sheriff when he ended up getting shot and killed during the robbery. But this whole family thing, this line, this history, the future, there are so many things that's constantly brought up with this show. And it feels like they're at probably the peak of their worst moment, because he's always had Beth's support regardless of what went down. And now it feels like that's gone. Casey's off doing this other ritual thing, which feels really dangerous. He's got to be out in the wilderness
in the
with
elements.
no food, no water for 4 days, I think it was.
He has to be on the brink of death.
And it doesn't look like it's summertime because there was still snow on the ground. So it clearly looks very cold. So I'm hoping nothing bad happens to Casey in this moment, but he still has a job and a responsibility back home and to the people. So we'll see where that goes, but it feels like all of John's, I guess outside of Rip, he doesn't really have anything left. But Rip is connected to Beth. How are they going to respond to this? Yeah. How is Rip going to handle the whole Walker thing that you mentioned?
Well, it's like now we have to move back into the other house. Can we stop moving?
Yeah, it feels like things are going to get real dicey with the family and the relationships and all the folks. And I mean, I guess this is a positive thing. Jimmy is on his way back. He did his time. He's done a great job. He's grown. He really did a good job of impressing Travis. And the problem is he's got a nice girlfriend now that he really likes, and they said their goodbyes. But then he came back and was like, wait for me. And she said, I'll wait. You ask, I'll wait. So I'm wondering if there's an opportunity for her to come back with him at some point. It feels like Jimmy has a lot less freedom than she does.
Yeah.
Just under the circumstances of like this whole thing. So I feel like that's a positive, but Mia's still out there. I don't know where she's at or what's going on. She left the Yellowstone. We both assumed that she was just going to show up there to find Jimmy, and never happened.
Yeah.
So,
well, so far she can still show up and like her, run into Emily, I believe, and then ask questions. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see. But I feel like we're in store for a pretty dramatic finale of season 4. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, she's straight packing up.
Yeah.
She packing up to move to the other house or to just bounce?
What the hell are you doing?
Packing.
I can see that. But where are you going?
I don't know. Livingston for a few days while I figure it out.
Why?
Because I sacrificed his little lamb.
What the hell does that mean, Beth?
Doesn't matter. He doesn't want me here.
Guess what? You're wanted.
Not by him.
You just put that down for Beth. Just stop. I thought we made a promise to each other. You can run away and then wander back in a few years and think that everything's going to be the same, but it won't. I mean, he might be gone. Shit, this ranch might be gone. And when it's gone, maybe I'm gone. You break your promise to me, and it stays broken.
Dang.
I'm sorry I didn't know what she meant to you.
I'm proud of you, Beth.
It's not what she means to me, honey. It's what's right, what's decent. No rules with our enemies, but she isn't an enemy.
Well, that's an argument for another time, but your ranch, your rules. I fight how you say fight. I'd like to stay.
This is your home. You don't need my permission to live here.
For me, I do.
Then you have it.
Thank you.
She had to swallow that pride a little bit.
Beth, I love you. That never changes.
If it wasn't for Rip, though, she would have just bounced.
Hell yeah. I mean, I get it. I would have too. Shit, bye. Tell you I'm wrong, fact? No. Apologize? Hell no.
This show really does go through the swings very quickly.
Yeah. Life is short. Fuck it.
Morning, Mama. Hey, baby.
What? What?
Pause. What?
You can't call me that.
Why not?
Because it's not true.
I just thought because I don't have one, you could be it. You've been acting like it.
I've been acting like your friend, which is what I am. You lost your mother, kid. You don't get another. I lost mine. Same goes for me. And I'm nobody's mother. Ever. You got it?
Damn it. He's...
Crying doesn't help.
Somebody hugs this child. God damn.
Never does.
This is the first time we've seen him emotional like that.
He's just a kid.
You were in prison?
Yeah,
Explain prison. Could you have visitors?
I didn't have any, but I guess I could have.
Wives, girlfriends they can visit?
Yeah.
Can they do more, like conjugals?
Yeah, you can do that. You just gotta reserve a room.
How do I get a weapon in?
What?
What kind of weapon?
One that doesn't look like a weapon.
Fucking questions.
Them hairpins are pretty good. Just gotta give the guards something else to look at. Reckon they wouldn't be too concerned about your hair.
Thank you.
Does she want to bring a weapon in to give to Summer or to take Summer out?
I don't know.
She's talking about
Good
visiting
question.
Summer, I assume.
That's what the assumption.
She's asking me about prison. Thinks she wants to kill somebody.
Whatever she told you, you don't tell anybody else. You understand me?
Yeah, I got that.
Shit, Beth.
What are you doing?
My last act before the kinder, gentler me appears.
I don't need you getting in trouble, Beth, or hurt or killed. If you need something taken care of, you tell me and I'll take care of it.
I know, baby. This one's just for me. I love you.
What is she gonna do? Yeah, everybody's worried now, even the horse.
That is already in the first 10 minutes of this episode. What a roller coaster. Starting before the episode, not knowing what Beth was going to do, and then frantically packing, and then having a conversation with Rip, and then Rip convincing her to stay, and then she has a nice talk with John, and then she talks to Walker about getting a weapon that doesn't look like a weapon into prison.
Yeah. That's weird shit.
My immediate thought is that she's going to try to hurt Summer. But that doesn't make sense.
I don't...
That's the only thing I can think of. Who else is in prison? She doesn't know about
The
the
guy
dude that John needs killed, right?
I don't know. Some of these conversations that they have, like, off camera, suppose, you know, part of the story, like, their family or whatever, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason.
Oh, look at that shot. Casey!
Okay, so he does have a blanket.
Holy shit. This is trippy. Holy, she is not doing well. Oh,
Ooh, pretty. That's like the owls we have. They are huge and screech.
there's like 3 of them.
Yeah. God, is that a bad sign? Is that a bad sign?
It's like, I don't know if I should be legitimately concerned about Casey's health and survival.
I think he's gonna be okay. I don't think they would just let him just die.
I mean, 4 days in that environment could be very difficult.
Oh my God, Jimmy's home.
I am begging you to match the pot. Begging you. Daddy needs a new
Oh.
pair of shoes.
Wait,
Mia's there? The hell? I thought she bounced.
I feel like we missed an episode. Or did she come back when Laramie was allowed to come back? I don't know.
Hey! Well. You can see things haven't changed here. Pull up a chair.
Gonna need 2 chairs.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Right row.
Uh-oh, Mia.
Over like a fart in church.
Everyone, this is Emily. She's a vet down the 6s, and she's my fiance.
Oh, shit!
What?
Go, fight!
Oh,
Whoa.
she could fight.
always good to exercise after a long drive.
Okay.
The chances there's some whiskey in here.
Chances are good. Nice hook.
I like her. I like her a lot.
Let me fucking go! How fucking dare you bring her here?
How am I supposed to know you're gonna be here?
You don't fucking work here!
You said you were done.
Shit.
No, it's the other way around.
I mean, she did say that.
You didn't fight.
Yeah, he did.
Not even a little.
He broke his entire body.
You said that if I left, we were through. I left, and I met her, and I fell in love. And when I had to leave there and come back here, she chose an option that you and I didn't discuss. She chose to come with me.
So it's my fault.
Yikes.
I had a lot of growing up to do. I wish that I had done that before you and I met, but I didn't.
You just forget everything that's happened before right now. Choose her or me.
Yeah.
Choose!
Her, dude.
I mean, fiance?
Sorry, Mia.
Take me home, Larry.
I mean, that's brutal.
And I'm being really mean right now. I know that, but like, he broke his entire body.
That felt very weird that Mia was even there.
Yeah, that felt completely out of place for her leaving. And
Oh, wow.
he's got a whole get up.
Well protected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never figured out a way to look at one and know if it had a shred of talent or heart. But you look at all this horse has done, all those babies have done. I guess that's what talent and heart looks like. So you drove up here in the 4.6's truck.
Yes, sir. My fiance will drive it back with her when she goes.
Fiance.
Yes, sir.
And now the fiance is gonna drive back and you're not going with her?
I'm gonna work off what I owe you, and we'll figure it out.
I like Jimmy.
I broke my word to you once. Almost did it again to stay with her. Now I'm gonna pay you what I owe.
Texas was good for you.
Yes, sir, I think it was.
The only person you owe is yourself, Jim.
Jim. You got Jim now.
You don't owe me a thing.
Oh, God.
Thank you, sir.
No matter what you decide or how it works out, you always have a place right here.
Jim.
Good for him.
I can't call him Jimmy anymore. He's Jim now.
He's forever Jimmy.
He's a big boy now.
You're not doing what he asked.
What now?
Oh, what?
He said pray for a vision, but I don't see you praying. So what are you doing here?
Fuck. God damn it.
I'm here, I can help you.
I never thought we would get a moment with Lee again.
Just open the doors.
You told me not to.
I'm your brother. Let me help you.
They won't let me.
Uh-oh.
Let me in, you
Oh,
fucking
God.
child! Look at me! This is your vision! This is your destiny!
Just a dream.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
It's just a dream.
Holy shit.
Some crazy shit.
That turned into like a little horror moment
Yeah,
with
it
Lee.
did. When he said, like, they won't let me, I kind of felt like he was getting let me in. But, damn, with the blood and stuff.
Hey, start looking for that son of a bitch.
He might be laid up in them trees or that deep grass over there.
I got him.
You weren't in Texas that long.
Let him try, Lloyd.
It's Jim. Thank you.
Didn't run like he has pneumonia, did he?
No, Jimmy, sure didn't. You tossed one hell of a loop, Jimmy.
You might make a team roper yet.
Spend enough time roping during the day, I don't have to go waste my nights doing it. It's like a dentist going home and looking at pictures of teeth.
Whatever you say, Tex.
Look who went off and become a cowboy.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it, Lloyd?
Good for Jimmy.
What to expect for a conjugal visit?
When people come here, they expect their opponents to be a bunch of rednecks. They don't expect you. They don't expect a fight. That's why you have been such an effective nuisance for so long. I, however, was aware of just what a huge problem you could be. I was prepared. I gave you enough rope to hang yourself, and oh boy, did you fucking hang yourself. You have violated everything, from the terms of your contract to your NDA. You have committed corporate espionage.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, is she think she's going to prison?
Do you think I don't know anyone at the Times? We own that fucking building! What do you suppose we'll find when I subpoena the little hippies called records and the reporters?
Good luck with that. First Amendment and all.
I manage the largest private fund in the world, and you know what you've done? You've made it personal for me.
Uh-oh.
I don't care how much we spend or how long it takes. I'm gonna put a public restroom where your fucking house is. I am going to rip your fucking ranch to death.
Holy shit.
And you little bitch, are going to prison. Needless to say, you're fired.
What?
I'm gonna be late for my date. See you, Cal. You've been as uninteresting as I expected.
What the fuck is she gonna do? What is her plan?
Like, is she gonna go? Does she think she's going to prison?
I mean, that threat seemed pretty
I know, that
legit.
Want to talk about this Summer Higgins case? Want to know she's not a criminal.
She's an environmental terrorist. 42 arrests in a dozen states.
Oh, shit.
Because these people think that their cause has some moral high ground. They think the laws don't apply to them.
That's a lot.
My obligation is to the rule of law. Just rooting everywhere. Not here. Not on my watch.
So you're willing to send her to prison for the rest of her life?
I instructed counsel on both sides to ignore her motivation, focus on the damage, and bring me a plea agreement with some weight. But you speaking on her behalf has weight too, and I'll take it into consideration.
Appreciate it, bitch.
I want to be clear. She is going to prison. Only thing to debate is how long.
Damn. All right, here's the dude that John needs killed.
The fuck is this?
Did she stab a fucking Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, this place is depressing as hell. I'd love to shine a blue light on that couch.
Who are you?
I'm one of the people you tried to kill.
I don't know you to want to kill you.
You tried to kill my father and my brother.
You're a Dutton.
Bingo.
Look, like I told the other guy, the order come in, I send it out. For me, it's just business.
What other guy?
Lawyer, one of the papers.
Oh, shit.
This lawyer?
That's the one.
Oh, fuck.
You know you're gonna die here, right?
Yeah.
When you're old and weak and you can barely take a piss, you're just waiting to die. You will realize they have you perfectly trained. And you will realize that your time on this planet has been an utter waste and failure.
Damn, dude.
This world would have been a better place without you. And then you will remember me telling you. Your life isn't a longevity contest. It's a contest in quality. What good you can get from life, what good you can give it. Your life is already over. You're just waiting to die.
Ouch. Shit, I mean, she's not wrong.
I hope you wait till you're 100.
Damn.
You good, Jimmy? Yes, sir.
I love the yes, sir.
Good old Jimmy Rowe. I don't understand the world anymore.
Dogs are purring, cats are barking.
I love these two.
You two are fucking crazy, you know that? Like bananas in the brain.
Barrel racer girl just called us crazy.
I just don't know how to respond.
You happy? I know who I am now. Really what I want to do, who I want to do it with.
What do you want to do?
String together a whole lifetime of days like today.
It's hard to do.
No, it's hard to do here. This job's hard enough without having to fight the whole world for the right to do it. Texas, I'm not fighting the neighbor to do my job because he's got the same job. So does his neighbor.
I do like that.
Just cattle and cowboys all the way to the horizon.
You're going back to Texas, ain't you?
I'm not much of a fighter. I might make a cowboy yet.
Lloyd, you want to go too?
Hell, Jimmy, you're a cowboy already.
Oh, proud papa right there. Oh, god damn it!
Good luck.
Fucking Lloyd's crying. Shit.
A lot of emotion.
Oh my god. She gonna go to confession or what now?
Before dinner, I got a little business to take care of.
Everyone's like, what?
Yeah. What were you doing? I have an idea, but I don't want to say it.
Oh, we're getting married right now?
Oh, I was gonna say something else.
What the hell are you doing?
There's something that I gotta do tomorrow, Dad. And I want to be a married woman when I do it.
Let me plan.
I don't give a shit about the wedding, Dad. I just care about the marriage.
Sweetheart, that's a priest. We aren't fucking Catholic.
You can sign the thing, right? That's all that matters.
Oh my god.
I was not expecting this.
We're getting married. You okay with this?
Beth, you are so fucking crazy. I thought you wanted to find a place that was just ours.
I do. And we will take that ride, I promise.
Sweetheart, if it makes you happy, I'm happy. There's two things I gotta grab though real quick. Just give me 1 second, all right?
You better hurry up, boy.
I mean, at least she's dressed for the occasion.
Sorta. She's ready for a party.
Where are we going?
Wedding.
Yours?
Yes, sir.
We ain't had the bachelor party yet.
Lloyd, we're doing everything ass backwards, buddy.
You'll be married and we won't be able to do any of the shit I'm planning.
Oh shit. Lloyd planning stuff?
So, you stand here.
How'd this dude get roped into this?
Right?
You can't wear that dress at your wedding.
Why
Don't
not?
worry, Dad. I won't be wearing it long.
Okay. Well, alright. Well, okay.
I'm your father, so can you factor that into our conversations going forward?
Okay. Ready? I love you.
I hope you'll let me do this again for you and do it right.
You can do it anywhere you want.
All right.
Who presents the bride?
Me.
My big question is, what does she need to do tomorrow that requires her to be married?
I don't know. Going to prison so that she can't tell on Rip. Rip can't tell on her because married people don't do that.
Does she have to kill Jamie first?
Oh shit. I mean, she did corporate espionage. I don't know.
I, Rip Wheeler, take Beth Dutton to be my lawful wedded bride, to honor and to love, to cherish through everything until I die, and that's somehow longer, baby.
And now, Miss Dutton, repeat after me. I, Beth Dutton.
Fuck yes, I do.
No, not yet. You do, I suppose. Are there rings?
No worries.
Oh, hold on, I have one.
What?
It was my mother's ring. We didn't have much, Beth. We're poor, but it's yours, and so am I.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yay!
Thank you for doing this, Father.
Oh, you're welcome. And don't worry, I won't press charges.
What now?
Sorry, Daddy. Yeah, I had to kidnap him.
What now?
If I could get a ride back to my church, I'd appreciate it.
Hold on. How exactly did she kidnap you?
Pistol.
It was just a little one.
Damn it, Beth! You can't do that. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Excuse me, Father. Why not take you home myself?
Holy shit, dude. She pulled a gun on a priest and kidnapped him to marry them.
You know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Beth.
Shit, Beth.
Oh, Casey. Oh.
God damn, that wolf is gorgeous.
What do you want from me?
My God.
Oh.
Night 33. This is Bravo 1. Be advised, the beacon is in place.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God.
He's going through it.
Dude.
The council has presented the court with a plea agreement. Are you aware of this agreement?
I am, Your Honor.
Do you wish to change your plea to guilty?
I do, Your Honor.
In exchange for your plea, the state is offering a 15-year suspended sentence and a $10,000 fine. Are you aware of this plea offer?
I am, Your Honor.
When imposing a sentence, this court must consider many factors. When courts dismiss your unlawful acts, they are weakening the rule of law.
Wow.
I respect this judge very much. If I do something wrong, I gotta pay for it.
Especially if it's violent.
I am not swayed by your college education and your outreach work in the community. In fact, the opposite. You know better. If you wish to change laws, run for office or vote for those who wish to change them as well. I look at your file, and I see a career criminal.
Wow.
You may be right, Miss Higgins, but that does not exempt you from the laws of this state and this nation. For the 2 counts of assault on a peace officer, I am sentencing you to 15 years per offense. The charge of defying a lawful order, I am sentencing you to 1 year. For the charge of reckless endangerment, I am sentencing you to 18 months. And for the charge of criminal trespass, because you are an habitual offender, I am sentencing you to the maximum of 5 years. You will be eligible for parole in 14 years, bailiff.
Wow.
I'm trying to make the world a better place and you're taking my life? All rise.
You have a new fight now. Be ready for it.
We're gonna appeal this in the morning.
Sir, you can't touch the inmate.
It's your last fucking hug.
I feel bad, but at the same time, you have to follow the law.
You can't destroy things and think that you're gonna get away with it. 40 plus arrests. She has a long history of this. It was going to catch up to her at some point. Unfortunate, it was Beth that put it all in motion.
I know. Is he going to become governor and get her out?
I'm still kind of surprised that John is like battling so hard for her.
You have a visitor.
I don't have an appointment.
Not an appointment, a visitor.
It's your sister.
Probably, huh? Uh-oh. I swear to God, I thought she was going to shoot him right then and there.
You made an honest woman of me.
She still doesn't know that he has a kid.
I know. That's going to be fucked, right?
What do you want?
I knew it was you.
I'm not playing this game again.
It's not a game, Jamie. Hey, on that fancy computer, log on to the Bureau of Prisons website. Move over.
Get away from my...
Ow! Oh, shit.
I have done everything I need to do to never see this world again, Jamie. I am prepared. I will ruin my life today. And I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you. So just sit down and let me do it.
Holy shit.
I'm so nervous. So anxious.
If you saw him, then you know it wasn't me.
It's not what he said.
Oh, he's fucking lying.
You saw him in the prison.
I went to see him in the prison to find out if my father was fucking involved.
Was he?
Yes. Yes!
I had no idea. None. He only admitted it once I held a fucking gun to his head.
And when he did admit it, why didn't you blow his head off? Because deep down in here, it's what you always wanted. I'm sure he told you that he did it because he loves you, right? He loves you, Jamie. And he wants the best for you and all the things that you deserve. But that's just not the truth, is it? He just wants what you want.
Yeah.
He wants what everyone who has ever attacked us wants. He wants the land. Option 1, I tell my father. He will call the governor and he will have you both arrested. Your spineless, woman-murdering father will instantly say it was your idea. He will cut an immunity deal and he will testify against you. Option 2, I tell my husband what your father did and he will kill him. And then I tell my husband that you had his child cut from my belly.
Oh my God.
And then you have me sterilized. So he can never have a family of his own. And you, no matter where you hide, he will find you. And he will tear you apart with his bare fucking hands. Would you like to know which option I picked?
Beth, please. Please, 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 please.
There is a third option. Care to hear it?
She leaves him the gun. For himself.
Or drop out and leave everyone alone? I don't know.
You're not real.
Depends on what you think real means. You see what you can understand. You know me. You ready?
Ready for what?
To stand on the cliff, through the doors, close them behind you.
This is so interesting.
What do you see?
2 paths.
Look down the left one.
Oh, God.
Now look down the right. Tough choice.
Can you help me make it?
I can help you walk the path, but you must choose it.
What are we looking at here? Can we see too?
Let's go home.
Wow.
What did you see?
I saw the end of us.
That sucks.
Wow.
Safe travel, brother.
See you around, Jake.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, when you get back to Texas, y'all start making fucking babies, have yourself a hell of a life, okay?
Thank you, Teeter.
Actually, I'm gonna see you Thanksgiving at your mom's house.
Big old howdy, them boys in Texas for me.
Yes, sir.
Come here, Jimmy. I want you to know you always have a place there, all right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Jimmy, cowboys don't say goodbye. They say see you later until we're in that fucking dirt. We'll say our goodbyes then. Get a long drive. Come on, get out of here. Let's go.
That was very emotional.
Lloyd mostly. God. One, Rip telling him, I'm proud of you. God. Who gets that? No one gets to hear that from Rip.
Where you going?
I don't know. Just wander. I worry about you alone, though. You know, those Duttons are always going to use your fear against you.
Just like you did against me.
Mm.
If I can ever teach you to be fearless, then you would truly have the world licked. Then you would have everything you ever wanted. You know, you almost have everything now. I'm 61 years old, and these last months, well, they've made all the 60 years of fucking hell I endured worth it. Don't you let those fucking Duttons deceive you into thinking you're a bad man. You're a good man, son, and I love you.
He's not going to say anything.
I love you too, Dad.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
I was not expecting that.
Option 3 was him doing that. Train station.
I'm gonna assume.
Holy shit, this show, dude.
Stop. Oh!
Turn around.
I didn't actually think Beth was gonna fucking be there.
You should have picked options 1 or 2. 3's gonna be worse. It's your fucking mind now.
Whoa! I didn't know Beth knew where the train station was.
I was joking, and I'm like, watch, Beth is gonna be here and shoot him too and roll them both down the fucking thing. But goddamn, she was fucking there.
I was expecting that. I just didn't know that she knew.
Oh my God. Shit. This episode has been wild as fuck. What is she gonna do about the corporate espionage?
Keeping my promise.
Which promise is this?
The one where I swore to destroy anything that hurts you.
Did you? Speak to me straight, Beth. Did I lose a son today?
He was never your son, Dad.
He is a disappointment and my greatest failure, but I raised him and I love him as much as I've tried not to. So just answer the question. Do I still have him?
Yes, but now you own him, Daddy.
No riding today?
Having trouble seeing the point today.
There is no point. It's just fun. Rip says one day no one will ride.
I love this baby. I love him. Talk about maturing so quickly.
Guess we better ride.
Race ya.
Wow.
That was crazy.
That episode was so much I feel like was wrapped up, but yet carrying over to I think season 5 is the final season.
I'm exhausted.
But real quick note of business. We've made the decision to just watch through season 5 and then we'll watch the prequels. But this whole Beth storyline was an absolute roller coaster.
I still feel like it's not done though.
It's not.
Because she did some bad business practices.
Do you believe the woman or do you think that she was just threatening her?
No, I think I 100% believe her.
You think she's gonna
If we were in that spot, it'd be like, bitch, you're going down. There's so many, like, I thought that she was going to go to prison this episode. I thought she was definitely going to be in trouble. Like, I'm sure it takes more time to solve when it's like corporate stuff. Like, you don't immediately get arrested. They probably have to build a case against you.
You need proof and all that. Yeah.
But like, and then when she had like the pastor there, I thought for some reason they were going to turn this property into church property.
Oh, is that what you were?
That's what I thought was going to happen. We're going to turn this into church property and then they can't touch it because like a government, like the separation of church and state. I get that. But like,
yeah, I knew
thought it was
as soon as I saw
like,
him there, I'm like, they're getting married.
Oh, I did not go there but then when she's like, I'm going to be married to do it. And I was like, oh, she means something else.
I still don't fully grasp why she needed to be married to do what she did. Is it like something along the lines of like when she gets arrested, being married is protected?
Like, remember when we watched Breaking Bad?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, spoiler alert for Breaking Bad right now. Skylar could only essentially tell her lawyer stuff because, like, unless you... There's the...
Like a loophole in there.
Yes. I can't tell on my husband... It's like kind of like a client privilege type of thing where you can claim or you can't claim ignorant something to that effect happens when you're married. I'm not sure, but you get it.
We'll see where
you
it
understand
goes.
it.
Yeah, I wonder what else still needs to happen. What else is part of plan? Because she didn't reveal anything about Plan B or Plan C, the third one.
Right.
So obviously it had to do with Jamie killing his father, but what else is tied to that? Because she has a picture now.
Yeah.
And now she could use that to get him in trouble.
Puppeteer him.
But that's why she told John, like, you own him now.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm going to make the assumption that John is going to become the governor. John gets to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Jamie's gonna...
And Jamie just has to go with it.
Yeah, he has to sit there and just, he has no options now.
Wow.
But, I mean, is the other part of Plan B still gonna happen? Because I kind of still want to see it happen.
What,
like,
which part?
I want to see Rip find out about all this and...
Oh, that's right, he doesn't know about the baby.
Take out Jamie. I think that would be so crazy. And, I mean, is there a level of, like... sympathy and pity that I feel for Jamie?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. I think there's a little bit there.
Unfortunately, they've written him that way.
Yeah, and just the way, like, and I think it's just that he's just so weak. Everybody manipulates him. Everyone takes advantage of him. Everybody gets exactly what they need out of him.
That's sad.
Over and over and over again, and that is sad. And
Well,
I mean,
people can feel like they could just do that to whomever.
you've just seen this every step of the way with Jamie. With everybody that he's encountered, they've always found a way to manipulate and just take advantage of him. And I mean, Randall did it too. I mean, did he possibly set Jamie up to have a better situation? Maybe with the house, the wife, the kid. That seems like a positive thing. A little independence, maybe. But the way he went about it and the fact that he had so many connections to the attack to try to kill the Duttons, I don't think there was any way around it that he was doing it just for himself. And Jamie it just continues to be a situation where he's just the most easily manipulated dude. And there is a sympathy feeling for that.
Yeah.
Because you know he's smart, you know he's capable, you know he's got a ruthlessness to him, but yet he still allows people to just like do whatever they want with him, which is, yeah, it's sad. And you feel for the dude, but I mean, in this world, it's just a whole different thing.
I'm just glad that Beth finally knows about what Jamie's dad did.
Yeah.
Because fuck that guy.
Because what does she do that? Again, I don't know. We didn't really get the information on this entire Plan C situation. Like, what else does this entail? Is it strictly I caught you, I convinced you to do something else, and now I basically blackmail you for the rest of your life kind of thing?
Right.
Is that what the whole deal is?
That's what I think.
But
I mean,
again,
as long as he's living and he's also the attorney general,
Yeah.
and he gets to live on his own property and not that girlfriend, she's not going to stick around. Not with that bullshit.
Not if again, it's another situation where he's going to back out of a race and she's going to be like, bye.
But how pissed is she going to be when she finds out he has a child?
Beth, yeah. I mean, that's going to...
Absolutely.
I feel like that's going to take it to a whole...
her.
It's going to take her to a whole nother level. Because the way she holds that over his head and blames him 100% for that situation, where, I mean, they both have accountability in the situation, obviously.
Absolutely.
If she finds out that Jamie now has a child...
And a family, essentially. Like, he's living the dream.
She's gonna do something extreme for sure. I don't know if that just sends her over the edge to like kill him and just eliminate him finally. I don't know if it means she does something to his family.
I don't think she would do that. Or does she finally like leave him alone?
I wouldn't.
She wouldn't touch a child.
I mean, the
She
child.
would not
yes.
do anything
I'm talking
to
about
that
more
child.
the wife, girlfriend, mother.
I don't know about that.
I mean, she's ruthless, and I don't know. Of all the things that we've seen with her, I don't think anything's going to impact her more than finding out that Jamie has a child. I think that's going to hit her harder than anything else that we've seen in this show. And just because of the way she views Jamie, the idea that this has become such a big storyline, her inability to have children, and then like Carter being like, mommy, like, whoa, like that kind of came out of nowhere.
The mama part.
And she even like, she responded and kept walking and then was like, wait, what did you just call me?
Well,
like,
she said, hi, baby.
Yeah. So
That's what I call the kids. Like, even the kids that aren't mine. Hi, baby.
I'm wondering where all of this goes, because there's still a lot. And obviously we still have a whole part 1 of, for those that are watching on Patreon early, we still have part 1 of season 5, and then part 2 drops in like a month, I think.
Season 6.
But no, it's a part 2 for season 5. So there's still a shit ton of stuff going on. This market equity situation still feels like a really big one.
Yes.
Obviously, we still got to iron out all the shit that's going on with this airport and ski lodge and city that they have planned. And what is going to happen with Beth? And is this woman going to legitimately going to have her arrested for everything that she's done? Because it feels like that's what it kind of felt like another show that we watched at the end of Sons of Anarchy, where it felt like Beth was essentially putting a bow on all of her things
Yes.
before she goes away forever. Is what it felt like.
That's what, yes.
It's like, I need to get married. I need to handle this Jamie thing. I need to talk to my dad and get approval there. Like, it felt like she was like getting everything lined up and situated for her to disappear for a very, very long time, which either she dies or she gets sent to prison for a very long time. That's where my brain went with this episode, that Beth was focused on getting things in a row before she actually ends up losing the rest of her life. Yeah. It feels like that's where it's going.
Yeah.
So I'm still a little blown away and a little confused and a little unsure on the whole idea of John just batting for Summer so strongly. I feel like he has a lot to risk linking himself to her.
I know.
Especially finding out like how long her rap sheet is and how much she has done and how many times she's been arrested. It's been a violent path for her.
I'm very conflicted about the whole thing because, like, do I feel like people need to stand up and do what's right? Absolutely. If you break the law, should you get in trouble? Absolutely. Like, if I do something bad, I need to pay for it because it was my choice. I'm a grown adult. I've done something bad. But, like, I don't know.
It's like the difficult aspect of her situation is because at its core, it sounds like she's doing a good, positive thing.
Yes.
She's trying to preserve things. But in the reality of the situation, she's breaking a lot of laws. The fact that there's violence involved, like, that's the line crosser to where, like, protesting is one thing, but the moment you make it violent and attack people and people get hurt, that's where things shift, and that's the trouble that she's getting herself into now.
And, like, you have every right to assert those rights. It's just that, I mean, and like, no one should have violence towards people that are protesting, but, like, there should be no violence in general.
Right.
Like, you should be able to do what's right.
It's still just one of those things where I don't fully grasp. It's like John met her once and then hung out with her once, and now he's like ride or dying for her.
I know, but maybe it's opened his eyes to some things that he previously was closed off to.
It just seems like a lot that he would go to the judge and burn a favor that he has.
I don't know.
Like, that just, again, I like, maybe more of that will play out, but we haven't had that much with Summer, and John hasn't been with her that long. It just seems like a lot that he would even like throw Beth aside for her actions. Like, John wouldn't give a fuck about Summer if they didn't meet. Like, Beth, like, yeah, Beth is, I mean, Beth's pretty harsh with a lot of people. It hasn't seemed to bother John in the past, but this one, it's just one of those things that I'm just, big question mark pops up over my head when he's like fighting so hard for her.
I get it.
So, I don't know. We'll see where all that goes. The Jimmy thing, good for him.
That's Jim.
Jim.
It's Jim.
I'm gonna keep calling him Jimmy.
No, he's a grown up now. It's Jim.
I'm very happy for him.
He has a job and a fiance. That's Jim.
That was a tough spot.
That was really
I do love how everyone, like, he shows up there, he's roping really good. Everyone's impressed. Like, Rip saying that he's proud of him. The interactions with Lloyd, obviously super emotional. Just because you know Lloyd and him have that special relationship.
Yes.
And, like, Lloyd does look at him as a son. And the fact that he just turned and walked away and Rip gave him, like, cowboys don't say goodbye, it's see you later. It's like you say goodbye when you're dead. It's just, I mean, outside of all the main storylines, the Jimmy storyline from the moment we met him to this point has been, what a ride. I mean, holy shit. What a character journey he's been on.
You know, list of the top favorite characters.
I mean, his journey has been so crazy, and the character development that he's gone through has been so good.
Yeah.
And just proud to see him in this spot. I'm wondering if that was a write-off. Is that him being done with the show now?
Maybe.
Is this him going off into the sunset and having a life and a family away from the Yellowstone, and him talking about, like, I'm not a fighter, I'm I'm not here to fight for this. I can't do that. I'm going to go live somewhere where everyone's doing the same thing and no one's trying to kill each other over the land because that guy's got the same thing as that guy over there. And
I like it.
It's going to
Makes
be,
sense.
it feels like it's going to be a good life for Jimmy. I hope we do check in with him. When they were sending him to the Sixes, it felt like we were going to say goodbye, but we didn't. We stayed with his journey. So hopefully it's the same thing. We get to still check in. You think this is it?
It needs to be it.
You think Jimmy's gone?
Yeah, he's got a life now.
And now everything's just going to focus on the Yellowstone and the
That's what I
Duttons.
think. I don't think there's a reason to come back to Jimmy. It left on such a good note.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless we have to follow Mia around as she pines for him.
She's probably done too. Yeah. I would imagine. But what a finale that was. There was so much there, so much emotion, just from the start to the finish. I can't wait to see how this all wraps up and what season 5 looks like.
Yep.
Do you have any other thoughts? No. All right, y'all. You guys leave all your thoughts, share your comments down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.